I purchased two derailleurs. One's a Forte, one's a Microshift. I actually got them from two different vendors, but I believe they're the same company. You can look it up and figure it out. I'm not going to tell you any more than that, but Microshift and Forte, and they're a large pulley design. There's a top-of-the-line one and the bottom-line one. The difference in price is somewhere between $5 and $10. I paid under $40 for the top-of-the-line one. It's the top one here. It's very light. The bottom one's more robust. My previous derailleur gave its life so that I may live. Now it must be replaced. The Forte derailleur came with directions written in English that were very clear and easy to read. It actually came illustrated as well. Of course, most people will just take this and completely disregard it. I've taken the least expensive Forte and mounted it on my Kona 4. The high and low adjust markings are very clear and visible, and hopefully will be so on the trail when you need to adjust stuff sometimes. I've paired the derailleur up with a Shimano LX shifter from the derailleur that was here before, and it seems to be working fine with it. And I'm having it shift now, and there you go. So now we do a little bit of real-world testing. No problem. While doing a Mobius 360, I can jump that lock. You getting it? Yep. The Economy Forte, it was actually a longer cage than my Shimano and had larger pulleys, so I had to add a couple links to the chain. Other than that, it worked out great. The other derailleur, the more expensive Microshift, I built a bike around it. This is a KHS XCT 535 that I built in July, and currently it's got about 300 miles on it at least. It's currently March, and I've ridden this every week and took it to the Adirondacks. For this install, instead of using a Shimano shifter, I used the Microshift shifter. So the Microshift shifter is entirely thumb action in both directions, and if you're used to the trigger shift, you're out of luck. But that being said, it works really well. So I took the bike up to the Adirondacks in August and beat the living bejeebies out of the bike. Just totally Sasquatched everything. And here I'm pulling a stick out of the drivetrain. It's stuck right through the derailleur, and I just pull the stick right out, and I'm on my merry way. Well, after I mess around with my cameras and stuff, but you know. And here's another ride that I took in February, and here I'm shifting all the way from first gear all the way up through the range and then back down again. And I just wanted to illustrate that the derailleur seems to work well with the shifter in all temperatures. Yeah, I would have preferred that it had a index finger trigger shift, but other than that, this is a great setup.